Hi, second graders. So for our phonics lesson today, we're going to talk about something called compound words. And we're going to start today by listening to a book that I will read called Thumbtacks, Earwax, Lipstick, Dipstick. What is a compound word? This is by Brian P. Cleary, and the illustrations are by Brian Gable. So while I'm reading the book, I want you to really think about what a compound word is. Right there on the cover, it says, what is a compound word? That's part of the title. So I want you to think about what a compound word is throughout the book. It's going to give you lots and lots of hints. So really listen, think about it, and we're going to talk about it after the book. Thumbtacks, earwax, lipstick, dipstick. What is a compound word? Compound words are single words with other words inside, like sweatpants, cowboy, horsemanship, upstairs, or worldwide. Sometimes when we're reading, we might see a big, long word. Then find it's made of smaller ones, as in this one, bluebird. What is the two small words inside of the word bluebird? It's partly blue and partly bird. Two shorter words, you know. Same with armpit, undershirt, outrun, and overgrow. You'll cut those big words down to size when you see what they're made of. Words you can pronounce and spell and aren't a bit afraid of. Words like haircut, dragonfly, cupcake, earring, freeway, drumstick, lipstick, chopstick, dipstick, seasick, seafood, seaway. All of these are compound words, just like 14 and foreman, earwax, thumbtacks, grandmother, both long time and longshoremen. Compound words are mostly nouns. That's people, things, and places, like sunshine, ballpark, bulldogs, third baseman, and shoelaces. Airport, airplane, runway. There's also compound nouns, along with crosswalk, sidewalk, backyard, earthquake, and touchdowns. Other times a compound word will tell about a noun, like overworked or handwritten, uphill or underground. These compound words are adjectives and here are more for you. The downtown mall, the noonday sun, a book that's overdue. Still, other compound words can help express some form of action, like Connor liked to daydream when the class worked on subtraction. Or Molly used to jaywalk, but now she understands. And Brendan outplayed everyone in both the marching bands. When first you see these compound words, they may seem quite demanding, but break them into smaller ones, and then you'll be outstanding. So what is a compound word? Do you know? So what do you think? After listening to that story, what is a compound word? Take a couple seconds to think about that. Think about what we heard in the story, the types of words that were compound words in the story. What do compound words look like? What are they? Right. Compound words are bigger words, maybe scary big words, with other small words inside of it. So it's smaller words that we already know, just put together to make a big word. So let's take a look at some of the compound words you heard in the book. The first one is bluebird. See, the first word is already there. What is the second word? The first word is blue. You could see it right underneath here. The whole word is bluebird. The first word is blue inside of this word. What is the second one? Right, bird. Another word I heard was seafood. Can you tell me what two words are in the big word seafood? What are the two smaller words in the big word seafood? Awesome job, right, sea and food. Another word I heard was long time. Can you find the two words in there, the two smaller words in the word long time? Right, long time. What about ballpark? I heard ballpark in there. What are the two smaller words inside the big word ballpark? Right, ball and park. What about the word uphill? What are the two smaller words in the big word uphill? Right, up and hill. What about underground? What are the two smaller words in the word underground? Right, under and ground. And I also heard the word handwritten. What are the two smaller words that we know in the word handwritten? Right, hand and written. Awesome job. So you could see that compound words are big words that have smaller words inside of them. So if we could figure out those two smaller words inside of them, we could figure out what the big word is. So let's talk about breaking some more compound words apart. If I gave this word, everybody take a second to really look at this word and see if they could figure out what it is. There's two smaller words inside of it to make this big word. What's the first word you see inside of this big word? Right, day. And what's the second word you see inside of this big word? Dream. And what is that big word? Daydream. Nice job. What about this word? What are two words you find in this word? Right, cup and cake. And when you put it together, what do you get? Cupcake. Great job. What about this word? This one's difficult. Well, what do you see first? Right, I see the word star. What's the second word you see in that? Fish. Good job. So together they are what? Starfish. Nice job. Bedroom can be broken down into two words also. What are the two words you see in bedroom? Right, bed and room. Bedroom. Well, this one I gave you the first word. What is the second word you see? I see the first word is ear. What is the second word you see? Great, wax. What is that word, the big word on top then? Earwax. Awesome job. So here is a bunch of words. And on the left-hand side, the one that starts with the word book, are all the beginning of the words. And on the right-hand side, the column that starts with the word house, are all the ending words. Take a couple minutes. You could press pause on your screen to pause the video to figure them out. And I want you to go get a piece of paper and a pen, and you can write down which two words, what word from column 1 matches what word from column 2. So I'm going to give you the first one so you could see what I mean, just as an example. So I see the first word up in the first column is the word book. Book. So I want to look over here. Book house? No. Book glasses? That doesn't sound right. Book bowl? Hmm. That doesn't sound right either. Book man? That doesn't sound right. Book shelf? Ooh, I think it might be bookshelf. That sounds pretty good. Let me just check the other two. Book? No, definitely not. And book bow? No, I think it was definitely bookshelf. Let's see if I'm right. I am right. Bookshelf. Awesome. So why don't you press pause, go get a piece of paper and a pen, and go write down the compound words that you can find in these two columns. All right, everybody. I hope you got all those compound words and let's go through them. So I see snow. And which word do you see over here that you think you can make a compound word with? Right, snowman. Good job. What about for sun? Sun house? No. Sun bowl? Ooh. What about sun glasses? Great job. What about the word note? Note house, note bowl, notebook. Awesome. For the word rain. Rain house, rainbow, rainbow. That's the one. Fish house. Do fish live in houses? Fish bowl. I think we got it. And one last one is birdhouse. So these are all compound words. You see how they're actually just two small words put together to make one big word? Those are compound words. Can you think of any more compound words? All on your own, think about some compound words. And here is a list of some more for you to read over. Try practicing taking them apart to see what the two smaller words inside of them are. There's a huge list here, so there's plenty of you to practice with. So compound words have two smaller words put together to make one big word. Not compound words are just the small words all on their own. So this you could just use for reference if you're ever wondering or confused what the difference between a regular word and a compound word is. So for today's assignment, you are going to choose two of these. You're not going to do all four. You're only going to choose two. So number one, you can complete the worksheets in Google Classroom. There's two worksheets uploaded in Google Classroom. You can complete those. For number two, you can find 6 items around your house, inside or outside, that are compound words. Take a picture of them and upload them to Google Classroom. And you can take it one step further by labeling them before you take the picture. So for example, I can use my notebook. I can write notebook on a piece of paper, put it on top of the notebook, and take a picture of it. Notebook is a compound word. It's note and book put together to make notebook. So you're going to do that with 6 items inside or outside of your house if you choose number 2. Number 3, you can take a video of yourself breaking apart compound words. So you could just take a video of yourself looking at our list that I just had up there for you. You could go back a couple slides and I'll also upload it in Google Classroom. And you can just take a video of yourself breaking down those compound words. For example, if it was snowflake, I would say, I see the word snowflake. Inside of the word snowflake is snow and flake. And you could do that for 10 words if you're going to videotape yourself. 10 words. For number 4, if you choose number 4, you're going to follow the directions in the link in Google Classroom to make a compound word flower. And then you're going to upload a picture of your flower. There are instructions linked in Google Classroom on how to make the compound word flower. All of these instructions, all of these assignments are uploaded in Google Classroom and rewritten in Google Classroom. You could come back to these slides at any time for reference on anything that we talked about here in this slide today. And then you're going to choose 2 assignments. 2. So you're going to choose, say, 1 and 2, or 1 and 4, or 3 and 4, or 1 and 3. Up to you which 2 you choose, but you're going to choose 2 of these 4 assignments to do. And then you're going to bring your work to our live meeting at 1 p.m. tomorrow to share. So we'll share out tomorrow some of the words that you found. If you did take pictures or upload a video, then you can just bring some words that you found and talk about those when we're in our live Zoom tomorrow. All right, all your instructions will be in Google Classroom, and you could reference this video again at any point. I hope you dive deep into compound words right now. Have a great day.